I'm back and I got food. I made some sandwich. I made 2 salami sandwiches. And while the cutscene's happening, I will, for this, I'm pretty sure I will eat.
So much for arriving before sunset.
Oh, I didn't realize we were this close. Any idea what that is they built the village around?
The fallen ruin. I've heard some call it an airship. Those
Airship!
flying days seem to be behind it. It's a shame, that.
You truly think a dominant's waiting for us in that village?
You
My
can't have a
scout had
city
never
without
given
an
me any reason
airship.
to
It
doubt it.
doesn't feel right.
Which is why I think we should hurry. Come on.
It is the airship guy. Yeah. Made salami. It's salami, mustard, and pepper jack cheese. Sid's the airship guy. You can't have an airship without Sid and a Sid without an airship. Or one fear and a Sid with no airship. He's the one who made the airship in like every game besides 12. Because 12 they just had airships.
Over here.
He's the one who supplies the airship in every single game, basically. Doesn't feel right.
That's enough.
I don't even know if there is an airship in this game. Yeah, I've already explored this area, so I know where the items are, so I'm just kind of running up to where the items are real quick. Silver Lobo's an upgrade version of the Worgen.
There, boy. Over here.
Level up. Level 14, let's go. Think there's an item behind her? Have his insane balance to just hop on that fence and run along it. Dude, he's a badass. And it's not just that, he hopped on the fence and then started sprinting with his sprint power. It wasn't even like he started running across it. He hopped on and immediately the sprint power kicked in, so he started sprinting across.
Figures up ahead.
But are they friends or foes?
They look like enemies.
You! Not another step!
Get him! It's over.
Die! Get punished. Get punished. Death to the royal Ossifer, what did I say? Osfer.
That's enough. You lose.
Aye.
All were looters. But why? What is it they want?
You're
Love.
welcome to ask the next
Life.
ones we meet. Let me know how it
The
goes.
pursuit of happiness. Live, laugh, love. Lost Wing.
No sign of the royalists.
Or anyone else for that matter. It's too bloody quiet. Even for this hour.
What do we do now?
First we look for my scouts. You start here, I'll circle round the back.
How do I let you know if I find him?
Good question. Shout?
Subtle.
He's got a point.
I don't even know what he looks like.
Leverage your attention. Oh, yell.
The village can't be completely abandoned, can it?
He really said, okay, here's your stop. Good luck. Have fun.
That sounds like a child.
You know what's worse than a rapist? A child. Wah. A child. Everyone's probably seen that video, so I don't have to explain myself. There's no loot to be seen.
No one here.
Guess we'll go to the child. Oh, wait, loot! Fuck yeah. Black blood. What do you have? A knife? No. That's not a knife. This is a knife. Yeah, we'll go to the child. Small child, why must I cry?
It's all right. I'm not one of them. My friend and I, we're with the Imperial Army. And we've come to help. Do you know where your parents are?
In the church.
Then I'm going to find them and make sure they're safe. Can you stay hidden here until then?
Mm-hmm.
To the church, then.
The church, that's not the church. It's an ominous doorway underneath a bridge.
This man's gonna die if we don't get into a healer.
Enough of your barking, dog!
About time.
Stand back.
Who the hell are you?
Clive!
Thought you weren't coming.
You still alive, Gav?
Barely.
Get it, Sid.
Been doing what I can for the villagers, but...
Do you like his life?
Thought
Sid
you
said
were
just
joking.
yell.
It's all right. He's with me. Is this everyone?
No, there were others. A pair of royalists came for the bearers just before you arrived.
Was a dominant among them?
Maybe. It's not like he was holding a sign.
I'll give you one guess where he's going. Clive, after him.
Get him, Clive. Oh, fuck, I didn't realize I was controlling him. The way he runs for his life, it amuses me. Run faster, boy. Boy.
Any word from the scouts?
Not yet, my lady, but we have the Dominant's companion. It's only a matter of time before we seize our quarry.
Very good. And what of the others?
The bearers have been taken to Caer Novent.
Some may still be worth keeping should the Dominant elude us.
All is in hand, my lady. They will not be spoiled. I give you my word. Gentlemen, a toast! Will you join me? My thanks. To Our Lady of the Wind.
Do you think he was in a horror movie? Is it wrong? I want him to trip. I mean, same. I think it'd be funny.
Ugh. The Imperials drink this piss?
Well, it would go some way to explain their breath.
Lady Benedicta! Imperials!
Here I come.
And instead of killing them, you lead the rats straight to us.
Mercy!
Oh, see, he's kind of stupid.
Look what we have here, boys. An
Oofta,
Imperial
dude.
bearer.
Oofta.
Good. I was getting bored. Boo.
Ooh. Whoa! Oh, there goes my exit. Bruh.
Where did?
You chicken shit.
Dance, Tirada.
Tirada.
What is that
We're gonna
thing?
fuck it up.
If this means what I think it does, then Sid has some explaining to do.
Get him!
Over here.
Fuck it up.
Sick him, Torgal! Get him!
No,
Get him,
Torgal.
boy.
You stomped on my dog.
Sick him, Torgal!
Stomp on your head.
Sick him, Torgal! Get him! Sick him, Torgal! You know what to do, boy!
You better be on your way, Sid.
I think the coolest part about the combat in this is that if you accidentally like do a jump attack and you hop over, enemy like bosses can genuinely miss you because you accidentally teleport to them and hop over them. Tirada done did dead. Healing potency by potions increased by 20%. That's pretty cool.
You've got some fight in you, even for a branded.
Clive!
Oh, here we go.
Look who's here to save the day. Is this how you recruit all of your charges?
Don't recall you complaining, Benedicta.
So, Sidolphus, remind me, why was it that you betrayed your kingdom? I asked you a question, Lord Commander.
Lord Commander Sidolphus.
Why?
Because he a bitch.
Because I'd had enough of you and your king's antics.
Yeah, he a bitch.
And yet here you are, stealing my branded. What are you plotting?
As if I'd tell you.
Lady Benedicta, we have secured the dominant.
Something isn't there.
How rude.
And she's gone. Did she say where she was going?
Somewhere to Canada or
Then
some
we
shit.
head back to Lost Wing. One of the villagers may have heard something.
But we can't just...
Which is why I sent Gav.
Oh, Gav.
The man has a nose for these things. Trust me.
Gav's got a nose. Just a nose.
So, it wasn't about bearers at all. They were looking for a dominant.
That's right. Thought we were hiding the bastard. Like any of us would keep a monster like that under our roof. Oh, no offence.
When no one talked, they started rounding up everyone with a brand. And then everyone without one and all.
And locked you in the cellar, hoping sooner or later someone would break.
This is the one with the people.
You know, things might have been different if you'd accepted my invitation.
Oh, don't remind us. We were all saying the same thing.
This is our home, innit? Don't mean we won't out when we can, though.
And that, I'll drink to.
Slurp it all down, Sis. Slurp it all.
Hear the tale of Lord Dion the Bold, whose tamed worms 1,000 and slain the tenfold. 100 full legions the young dragoon led, and watched as 1,000,000 foes turned tail and fled. His lance levels mountains, it sanders the deep. The skies over storm breaks for
Listen, Clive.
and should the
Revenge won't bring him back. It won't.
His name will live on
13 years ago, I watched a dominant kill my brother right in front of me, and I did nothing. But now I can. I can kill the son of a
I
bitch
can't see.
and bring peace to my
Or,
brother's soul.
can't see the stream.
After that, whatever happens, happens.
Fate. You're content to be its slave, then?
He's being deprived of sad boy. No, not sad boy. I don't like the way they drink. That's what it sounds like. That's their drinking sound.
His radiance would have us believe the Imperial host invincible. Yet here we find the Empire's cornerstone teetering on the backs of a handful of cowards and cutthroats. Well, Bahamut may lead 100 full legions. Could it be that the young prince defends a house of cards ready to topple?
Giving 6-year chugging a cup of water a little. That dude that in fact give them kind of vibes.
Tell me something. Why do you not resist? Within you lies the power to slay gods. The phoenix perished in your flame.
And so this is theoretically the dominant of fire.
You do not fight. You do not flee. You refuse your gift. Perhaps you are distracted. My offer still stands. Join us and you will be treated with the respect one of our kind deserves.
Oh. Oh.
Lord Margrace, don't!
I'll give you a moment to consider your options. Do be gentle with them.
Clive.
Right, I was asleep, sitting up.
Wake up. Gav's back.
Sorry, I was asleep standing.
Canovant. One of the Empire's outlying strongholds, though apparently not strong enough to keep out the Royalists.
The captured bearers are inside.
Yes, sleepy
sure
lad.
If Benedicta's orders are to stay in the shadows, she won't be traveling with many men. Meaning, she'll be keeping her prisoners together and close by.
Including the Dominant.
So, we find a way into the fortress and conjure a bit of chaos.
What about me?
Excellent question, Gav. You will wait outside the care and guide those I free to safety.
And miss all the fun. Why can't he do that?
Clive doesn't have your nose. He'd stumble off a cliff before he even found the men. Come on, Gav. You're the best man for the job.
Well, when you put it that way. Suppose I better scout ahead for any surprises. Don't you let him down.
I won't. All right. Shall we?
Not so fast. We wait until tomorrow.
No. But he's right there.
And if we leave now, we'll arrive just as the sun comes up. Maybe join the guards in breaking their fast. Come on, Clive. They only just took the place. They'll be there a while yet. We've got one chance at this. You don't want to waste it, do you?
No. You slap me in the face. Okay, he can go down. Yeah, he bit my arm, like just like by bit I mean like put his teeth on me. So like, how dare you? So I put his ear in my mouth, and he didn't like that, so he slapped me. Like, just open palm, no claw, just slapped me in the head. He's like, bah.
Now that's settled. There's someone I want you to meet.
At this hour?
He's the owner of the tavern, and our best hope. We're getting a decent night's kip.
Okay. We got a shop, and then we got the Dead of Night quest. Love when cats just smack the shit out of people with no claws. And no claw, open palm, slap in the face.
What can I interest you
Now
in
he's back to
today?
laying down. Let's see. So that's technically better. That's technically better. I'm gonna wait on those though. What we really want is this. Music. $40,000.
Keep fighting the good fight.
So expensive. You.
Quentin, my good man. It seems we'll be spending the night.
I thought as much.
You'll get some good sounds when she just hits me.
One?
Yeah.
What, him? You wouldn't believe me if I told you. Quentin here is an old friend, one who is sympathetic to our cause.
Sympathetic? And he knows about your little sanctuary. I would never have guessed so many people were bent on setting us free. When last I checked, the mere thought would earn you a trip to the gallows.
It's true.
I am well aware of the risks, as I am of the rewards.
His voice is so familiar.
And what could be more rewarding than your very own dominant of fire?
A dominant? Here? Now that I would like to see.
Meaning you haven't?
No, but nothing passes unnoticed in Lost Wing. Take your brand, for example. People will see that at once. And I need hardly tell you how they will greet the inquiries of a bearer. You are afraid your words will fall on deaf ears, as they have ever since the moment you were marked. Happily, I can provide a solution to your dilemma. As a favor to Sid, that is.
I have no clue who the actual actor is. I looked it up. I have no clue who it is.
It has the uncanny power to loosen tongues.
The seal of Orichalco spoken Yu-Gi-Oh.
May the mothers guide you.
This might be Imperial land, but here in Lost Wing, it's his word that's law.
Makes sense.
How?
You don't need to worry about that just yet. Trust me. Everyone in Lost Wing knows what that seal means, and what it means if they don't take note. Now we can sit here counting our blessings, or put them to good use and find that dominance. Your choice.
Let's see if this thing really works.
Let's go find some people to talk to. I'm going up there. Hey, Casey's officially off. Woo! Freedom! Read person.
That a hanged man I see? Master Quentin must think you're important. It was a good thing you done today, getting rid of those bastards. If you hadn't come when you did, I'd be on my way to Ash by now, along with the others. Poor buggers.
These others, was there a dominant among them? A dominant of fire?
Might have been, yeah. Royalists seem to think there was, anyhow. A thin bloke all swallowed up in his robes like one of Great Grieger's churchmen.
Do you recall anything else about him?
Only that he weren't alone. Was a young maid who went wherever he did, including the church, and wherever the royalists dragged them both off to before you got here.
I see. Thank you.
Yes, yes. So, yeah, if I'm not mistaken, let me see if I can find a place actually. I don't know what that symbol is supposed to look like. Okay, anyways. Continuing. Let's go talk to people. Hit.
And that's all you can remember.
Hit. Paste. Woodcutter, woodcutter.
Ah, Master Quinton took a liking to you, I see. And there I was, thinking you were in bed with Sid. Wonder what Gav will have to say about this. Speaking of whom, if you see him, tell him thanks for looking after us. Now, what can I help you with?
I have to go to my sister's emotional support.
Gav seems to think he might have taken refuge here.
Now?
We see a lot
what is that?
around these parts.
What is a
I
creature?
just seem to recall one who commanded the flame.
Creature?
Now, whether or not that makes him a dominant, I can't say.
Creature.
But the Waluders certainly took a keen interest in
okay,
the
I see.
bullsod.
Okay.
Did you
I
look
see.
at him?
Didn't have a chance. One of the other bearers might have done.
Gotcha, gotcha.
I wonder if Sid's found anything.
Casey's my emotional support creature. I mean, ADB is here, but Casey is. Sounds like a plan, Ashes. You go and do your best to be an emotional support creature.
Tell me that scowl means you've got good news. So, a shady lad with a hood and his equally shady lass. Not much to go on, but...
Yeah, gaming for the next 30 minutes.
I've been thinking, if our friend is a dominant, why not just burn the royalists to a crisp? There's a reason he's holding back, and I reckon he has something to do with his partner.
What makes you say that?
One of the villagers I talked to said the two were separated. If the Waluders have her, our dominants like to think twice before starting any fires. Whoever he is, he's shown himself to have a level head.
Makes sense.
He's careful, cunning, and he doesn't want to be found. This could spell trouble. For us and the royalists both. Still, it'll be a whole lot worse if we set off after them with bleary eyes and empty bellies. There should be a pair of pallets waiting for us back at the inn. Shall we?
Yeah. Sleepy Time Junction.
Now, about those beds.
Beds? I seem to recall your request being to spend the night. And for that, the floor will more than suffice.
Big oof,
Better than a wet
dude.
rock, I suppose.
I mean, that's a good point.
My thanks, Quinton. Next time you're at the hideaway, our floor's all yours.
No need for thanks, Sid. This isn't an act of charity.
You don't say.
In exchange for my floor, I shall be requiring your services.
Oh, yeah.
The Royalists saw fit to erect a barricade across the road south when they occupied the village, and failed to remove it when they left. I expect it to be gone before you leave.
As you wish.
Literally saved the town. Oh, yes, you saved the town, but that means shit.
Well, that took longer than expected. First time dismantling a barricade? It gets easier, don't worry.
I won't.
If we leave now, we'll arrive at the care when the shadows are at their deepest. Unless you'd rather wait.
No more waiting. The road south, then? Unless...
I know of another shortcut. You should be so lucky.
You should be so lucky, he says. The last shortcut we took made us go through and go past Benedicta. And we had to fight the Midnight Raven. And a giant lizard.
Come back to me, my darling.
Poor villager. Off we go. Yeah, look at that world map.
If the Royalists were looking to take the care, they'd have posted sentries to prevent any unwelcome surprises. At least I would have.
Well, you should know.
Ooh, got him.
Wrong way, friend. The village is behind
Told you.
Keep your distance, boy. It's over.
Die, Royal Mastiff.
Sick him, Torgal. You know what to do, boy. There, boy. Get him.
Fucking die.
Fall.
Oh my gosh. Sorry. Heard loud bang outside of our door at like 5:30 in the morning after we went to bed at 1:30. Very
when
sleepy.
no intention
And
of holding it.
I work until 11 p.m. tonight.
King is up to something.
The king?
Well, you don't think they're acting on a whim, do you? This is one of His Majesty's cunning stunts. He sent his best to execute it.
Fuck the king. Fuck the king. Hey, you got the streaming lights, Casey?
What game is?
The streaming lights, Casey? Ash is left to go be an emotional support creature. Mine. Bonkus.
Just as our lady said. Get him! Sick him, Torgal! You know what to do, boy.
Yeah, get him. Yeah, fuck him up.
Sick him, Torgal!
Slicey slice.
Get him, boy! Get him! Over here.
Dude, yeah, keep him in the air. Yeah.
I'll tell your lady you tried.
It's good. I like this game. I mean, I've gotten through this already before on my personal game.
Care Normans. Hard nut to crack even when it isn't crawling with royalists.
I don't care who else is in there.
No, Casey, I'm not playing as Joshua. He's like, did you play through the bitch boy part again?
Excellent. Another fight. You know what to do, boy. Over here. Sick him, Torgal.
Get him, Torgal. Boom. Boombastic, bombastic.
Over here.
Take that stomp.
Sick him, Torgal. That's enough.
Yeah.
Much as I enjoy battering down the front door, I hazard this endeavour will require a bit more tact.
There's an old sluice that empties under the bridge. It should see us through to the lower levels of the care. Sid. We both know why I'm here. But what is it that you want? Why would you risk your life for a handful of outcasts? If anyone ever learned what you've been doing with their property...
They'd have my head in a box. But this isn't just about dominance and bearers, it's about all of us. What I want is to build a place where it doesn't matter what you are, but who you are.
Hello, it's me.
But our world isn't ready for a place like that. So, until it is, I use the power I've been given to show people there is hope.
Off we go. Yeah, totally can't see him. Nope.
So, tell me about this Benedicta.
The best and worst decision I ever made. Don't underestimate her, Clive. A fight with her icon is not one you're likely to walk away from.
Garuda. Warden of the Wind.
Hmm.
Hey.
Hmm?
Off we go to Caer Norvent.
The land has fallen.
Barnabas.
The eastern territories all but belong to the orcs.
They do be
I'll
fucking.
have my men ready to depart by noon.
Don't bother.
But what of the mines? Without adamantite...
The blight would have engulfed the mines ere long. Besides, you already have your orders.
Yes, my liege.
The dark swallows more of the realm with each passing day. The land starved of the ether that gives it life. And as the fringes fade, the people flock to the mother crystals, desperate for their blessing. The war we wage for possession of that blessing, it breaks us from within, hastening us to our own destruction.
And so you do what must be done.
I unite the dominants, that we may bring an end to the strife, and found a new order to see us unto tomorrow. The world must be restored, and I will see it so.
You might have already had Sidolphus not betrayed us.
Him again. Lust
Because
you still for his embrace.
history is sexy. Yeah.
But of course not. My liege.
She finds history sexy. Look at her.
I serve you, and you alone.
I remember well the day you first
Throws her
entered
off.
these halls.
Get the fuck off me. Let me talk about my history lesson.
Pressed into his, as if it would never let go.
That was a long time ago. Yours is the only hand I need.
Nord's hand.
Now
Oh yeah.
and always.
Soon, my dear. Soon all will know whose hand it is that keeps them from falling into the darkness.
The darkness.
Hold me, my liege. Never let me go.
Oh wow, oh wow.
One of our sentries has failed to report, milady. Your orders?
Pull the men back inside the care, Geralf.
He is here, then.
Have them lead Sid and his little pet to the chapel. I shall entertain them there.
Mm-hmm.
So you've come for me after all.
Air nor vent.
All clear.
Headwind.
That's a nice trick. You'll have to teach me sometime.
Let me just check to make sure our gear is capped out. We're halfway there to getting that ability. Saving. Okay, so I think that's where we're gonna have to end it for today. All because I know what